In this video, we'll be producing a soulful R&B track for an artist like, well, you tell me, who do you think would sound good on this? Comment below. I've got an acapella to use as a guide, however, it's from a sample pack, so it has no verse, chorus, bridge distinction. Instead, I've split it into an A, B, and C section, and we're going to start with this Rhodes sound. I love the tremolo. It has this dreamy feel that we're going to play into. Notice how I just played a single melodic note. We're leaving space for the vocal and trying to create a dreamy soundscape around it. This is in contrast to the last episode where we not only had a melody, but also a counter melody. And I dropped a video on counter melodies just a few days ago, you can check that out here. By the way, we're working in Soundtrap today, an online DAW and collaboration tool. They've kindly sponsored this video, making it possible for me to create, and I'm using the new Mac app which offers better performance, which is a good thing because I run quite a few apps whilst recording these videos. But we'll talk about Soundtrap more as we create the track. Like always, the theory and concepts we explore today can be applied anywhere. However, if you want to try Soundtrap for yourself to produce and or collaborate on music, you can try it for free via the link down in the description below. Of course, we've added a simple drum pattern using samples from Soundtrap. Let's add our bass. So this definitely calls for an electric bass. I mean, this would be a great time to call on a friend to collaborate, but perhaps another time. For now, this sounds good. Here we locked in with the kick and used the space to think a bit like a bass player and place a few filler runs in between. And because there's no other competing melodies, we have the space to work over multiple octaves too. But the thing with wanting to create a soulful R&B track is that it often calls for a lot of live instrumentation. So you have a few options. You can play the instrument yourself, you can collaborate and call on a friend or hire a musician, or you can get creative with loops and samples. And today we're going to take the latter approach. And we have a bunch of samples and loops which are updated regularly here, which we can sync up to the key and tempo of our project. So let's have a listen to a few of these and see what we can find. This is perfect. Just that single note in the beginning. It creates a kind of call and response between the guitar and the EP. Let's add one more sound, and a pad or vocal pad would sound good here. I've only added the vocal pad on the E minor chord, so it's happening every other time, creating a bit of contrast. Alright, that's our A section. If you're liking the track so far, be sure to hit the like button. It goes a long way in helping the visibility of the video, in turn giving me the opportunity to create more. And remember, if you want to try Soundtrap, you can for free via the link down in the description below. Even if you have a DAW you already use, like I do, with a mobile app you can lay down ideas on the go and pick up where you left off in the studio, collaborate with artists and musicians across the world with built-in video chat and collaboration features. And if you want to finish a track in another DAW, Soundtrap lets you export MIDI and stems. However, Soundtrap also has mixing tools and mastering on export if you want to start and finish your music all within the app, which is what we'll be doing today. For the B section, let's duplicate the A section, keep the last bar, but loop the first bar of the A section 3 times. I thought about doing this after making some refinements on the first bar, and I was just vibing to this loop. So I thought this could sound really good for a B section whilst ending it with that 7 3 movement. Perhaps go into a 6 for the C section, but we'll cross that bridge once we get there. We still have some work to do on the B section. I don't know about you, but it's kind of feeling like a chorus to me. What do you think? Let me know down in the comment section below. But if that's the case, I think we should add another melodic element. So again, we're keeping it restricted, looking for the space between other instruments and the vocal, finding a nice pocket to respond to the first vocal line. I often like to double up my piano melodies with the lower octave, and they don't have to be timed perfectly together. In fact, it sounds better if they're not. Just as we're not quantizing everything here, it gives us a more human feel, especially when we're trying to imitate live instrumentation. And we do have a humanized slider here as well, which will randomize the velocity and timing of your notes if you are drawing in your notes, perhaps. For the end, I want to harmonize with the bass walk down, but also throw in some chords. Nice, that's our B section. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. For our C section, let's start with the bass this time, and we will start on the 6. And I kept in the electric guitar because that, along with the drums, is tying all 3 sections together. This time, however, let's accent it with the EP. I rolled the chord here instead of playing it straight, again giving that dreamy feel like you would with a harp. And I've played it myself, but Soundtrap also has a feature to help you create strums and rolls like this. Let's repeat what we did with the piano and record in a short phrase in a pocket of space. This also plays off the bass and its passing note. Lastly, let's add a vocal pad and then we'll play it from the top. So what do you think? Let me know down in the comment section below. And remember, you can try Soundtrap for free via the link down in the description. I've been Stefan, and as always, happy beat making.